OpenSea, you really messed up. Hi everybody, this is Barry from NFT Music Info. I hope you are well. So this week, OpenSea tweeted out an important message, which I don't personally think, take that seriously, to announce that they were going to limit their contracts, their storefront contracts, to just support the creation of up to only 5 collections and only 50 items per collection. That was such a dramatic change, and just announcing it like that without any kind of consultation, without even thinking about how this may impact people, was very damaging for the platform. Now, I'm a big fan of OpenSea. OpenSea is known as the eBay marketplace for NFTs. It's huge, massive marketplace. I take it very seriously. I've got my Music Vault on there. I've got loads of NFTs on there via my Cyber Monday collection for my synth pop music. So to have this just like bombshell on Twitter, people were fuming. You know, if you think about it, a lot of people, right, have made a success with their NFT projects by minting 10,000 items or whatever. And a lot of people have given up their jobs, their livelihoods, to focus on these projects because they've been successful. And it's almost like OpenSea rug pulled them. Just so damaging. People were going crazy. They were like, what's going to happen to my existing collections? Are they all going to disappear apart from 50 items per collection? You know, it caused absolute chaos. I cannot tell you the feedback. I just kept responding madness because I just couldn't understand. From OpenSea's point of view, maybe they just find that the platform's very messy and that all of these 10,000 projects and things are just maximizing maybe their servers or something, or, you know, perhaps it doesn't look as very user-friendly because there's so many duplicates out there on OpenSea, and I get that. But not considering how that would impact the community is just crazy. So they also mentioned that we know this change may impact our community, so please don't hesitate to share how this affects your creative flow. It's like they were blindsided by this. It just doesn't make sense. It's like Spotify saying per artist you can only now have 20 songs per artist. Can you imagine the impact that would have on people? Anyway, OpenSea decided to retract from that, and it's just, honestly, I just couldn't believe it. They basically mentioned to all of the creators in their community impacted by this 50 item limit, we added to our free minting tool, we hear you and we're sorry. We've reversed the decision, but we want to offer an explanation. Every decision we make with the creators in mind. Didn't seem like it. We originally built our shared storefront contract to make it easy for creators to onboard into the space. Yeah, great. However, we recently saw misuse of this feature increase exponentially. Over 80% of the items created with this tool were plagiarized works, fake collections, and spam. Yeah, I get that. We didn't make this decision lightly. We made the change to address feedback we were receiving from our entire community. However, we should have previewed this with you before rolling it out. Agreed. Just making changes like this on the fly with anything has an impact on the user base. In addition to reversing the decision, we're working through a number of solutions to ensure we support our creators while deterring bad actors. We commit to previewing these changes with you in advance of rolling them out. Please give us feedback along the way. Absolutely. It's unbelievable. So, you know, since then, I'd like to think people have calmed down. I don't think creators will forget this, you know, because that's basically knocking confidence of creators that are creating things on OpenSea now. They're like, well, what else could they do? So I certainly bear that in mind. I mean, from my point of view, I've got 640 tracks on my vault on the Platinum Edition for Cyber Monday. And luckily, I haven't minted 640 individual tracks on OpenSea because I would be panicking. Instead, what happens to the buyer is that goes to utility via the unlockable link, and then they're sent to my Google Drive link where they can download the files from there. So it's kind of Web 2.0, if you like. So I was okay. I knew that, you know, I didn't have over 50 collections on my of NFTs on my other collection of Cyber Monday music tracks. So I didn't have to worry, but I cannot imagine the feelings of the community on this. So what they've started doing now is they've started basically mentioning their improvements now via Twitter, which I think is a great idea because they can now listen to feedback. I personally think there should be a lead time with this stuff. They shouldn't just implement it straight away. They should actually consult. But again, you know, it just goes to show that this isn't a complete organization that's a DAO. It's not decentralized. It's a centralized organization, OpenSea is. Whether this is going to make people want to move to maybe SolSea, Solana, or something else, I don't know, but we'll see. So on the positive side, some improvements that they have been doing, they've got search improvements, which are more accurate and relevant, which I think is pretty cool. They've also got accounts that are actually verified are going to rank higher on the search improvements. So that's quite a biggie, actually. Collections from accounts that are verified will also rank higher. And collection names that repeat the same words will rank lower. There's also these warning messages. So if there's low offers going on in the platform below the current floor price, that will kind of warn sellers that, you know, if they accept these offers, that they are very below what they should be. There's also a similar warning for when you list an item far below the floor price. There's a wallet switcher, which I think is pretty cool as well, because they have been looking at Solana blockchain, which would be huge on this platform, I personally think. And I think that's it for now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I still can't get over it. Still cannot get over it. You know, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So anyway, hope you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because I always report on these with platforms that relate to music NFTs. And I'll speak to you on the next one. Take care. Bye.